4 things you need to know with stories from across the state. Local 4's 4 things you need to know.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome into Local 4's 4 things you need to know to start off your day. I'm Ian Mason. We're going to go ahead and jump into some breaking news right away. Lancaster County Sheriff's Office confirming the body found over the weekend is that of Tyler Goodrich. They're not releasing many more details at this time, but we'll go ahead and keep you updated. There is an autopsy scheduled for this morning. I'm assuming that's underway right now as we speak, so we're going to go ahead and get those updates out as soon as we receive them. Otherwise, today is Monday, March 10th. Let's go ahead and jump into some news stories. Our top story here today, the legislature is going to be focusing on a railroad bill, railroad safety bill, LB, I believe it's in the 30s. Let me go ahead and get that up here. Yeah, LB 37 is what it is for today. So we have that. Basically what that does is that's going to put a limit of about 1.5 miles on a train that is carrying hazardous materials. So it's very interesting. Some of the other things that this bill does is it places restrictions on a train when a defect is detected. Trains cannot block crossings for more than 10 minutes. There's also some stipulations in there for if emergency crews need to get through. Railroad companies can be fined. I think it's up to $25,000 for violating this. And then that also requires trade companies to hold training sessions with local fire departments. That's been something that's been especially important. So there was an explosion in North Platte about a year or two ago at the rail yard there. That was quite interesting because they talked about how important that training session was. This is, of course, introduced by Senator Mike Jacobson of North Platte. And so I think that that's probably part of this, is that he wants to see his district safer, as well as learning from mistakes that have happened in the past. There's also a lot of stipulations for defect detectors. So if a train has a defect, they're going to have to basically report that defect and take that defect off. The train will not be able to basically function with a defective car on there until that is fixed. So lots of interesting stuff going on there. Next, Hastings Mayor Jay Beckby will deliver his first State of the City address. It's going to take place at 6 p.m. tonight at the Hastings Airport during the regularly scheduled City Council meeting. We previously spoke to Beckby about this address, and he's going to talk about where Hastings has been, what he wants to see from Hastings now, and his future plan over the next year for Hastings. That's what these State of the City addresses are about. We will, of course, be covering that, so make sure you keep it locked to Local 4 for that. And it is the traffic cone season. I've still got trains on the brain. It's traffic cone season, everybody, and that means we're going to be, of course, dealing with lots of road construction. The Nebraska Department of Transportation says that work on Highway 30 west of Grand Island is going to start today. That's going to be at Johnstown Road for temporary resurfacing, and there's going to be a temporary crossover on Claude Road. And then there's also going to be some work done on Husker Highway. What they're doing is they're expanding this project from a 2-lane road to a 4-lane road. So that's going to be something that's going to be nice, but it's not going to be completed until June of 2026. So there's definitely going to be some headaches and hazards in the meantime. So make sure you're paying attention while you're driving. We should also note that the street division in Grand Island, that's going to be closing down Eddy Street underpass at 9 a.m. So that was about an hour ago when that closed down. They're going to remove salt and also make some repairs to the bridge. They do expect this closure to last for 3 weeks. Let's go ahead and check the forecast now. Temperatures up into the high 70s, maybe even 80 today, depending on where you are. So it's going to be quite the interesting day. Just be prepared for it to be warm and windy. That also means that there's a strong chance of some fire danger we're going to be looking into. We see these very low humidities today, and the below 25% is what we start to see classified as fire danger. We're going to be well below that. Just looking at the temperatures up at like 80 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. It's going to be some pretty dangerous weather, so make sure you're taking extra precautions today. We're also going to see that kick in again on Thursday when we're in that 75 range. That would not surprise me to see some fire danger there as well. Temperatures do drop down Tuesday with some clouds moving into the region, brief mild cold air moving in. Probably not going to be any rain from that. We could see record highs, of course, today if we do hit that 80, of course. Then Wednesday back up into the low 70s, Thursday mid to high 70s, Friday cooling down as we start to have chances of some showers and thunderstorms moving into the region. That's going to be something we're going to keep close track of, maybe even a snow flurry or two. Look at that low, 31 tells me we could be seeing a little bit of that. Then 25 is the low for Sunday morning, so we could see just a hint of some frost frost, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too worried about anything that's going to happen. That's going to do it for me. You can catch the latest news right back here live at 11:30, 5, 6, and 10. Have a great one.